Okay, 5 videos that you need to shoot right off the bat. Now, if you're in real estate or mortgage, there's a couple videos that you need to shoot right away. These are your first 5, and these are the ones that are going to get you the most attraction, the most customers, the most people interested in what you're doing. And then you want to keep doing that over the next 52 weeks. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, first video you want to shoot is positive stuff. The reason why is because our world is full of negativity, right? And so if you come through on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram as a positive force, as somebody who brings positivity to their world, no matter what your job is, if you're real estate or mortgage, they're going to tend to lean on you. They're going to tend to like you. They're going to tend to trust you. They're going to know that you're the guy or the girl that brings positive to the world. So when I say bring positive stuff, I want you to talk about local neighborhood businesses that are doing cool stuff, things that you back, a local 5K for maybe pancreatic cancer or breast cancer or things like that that are bringing good to the world. Just cool stories. Sometimes you see in the news and you'll see like this cool story that kind of hits home. Or for me, I always fall like to those dog videos on Facebook. Like every time I see like a dog that's like looks all dingy and then he looks great, I'm like, ah, and it changes my world, right? It changes like how I start to think about things. And so if you start to like bring those stories into your sphere and you share those things, that's gonna help. So number 1 video you wanna do is positivity videos. Okay, I'm gonna talk a lot about the 80-20 principle in a lot of my videos over my channel, and you'll see this repetitiveness happen because this is super important. 80% of your content needs to be about you, community, positivity, things that you're passionate about, right? 20% needs to be business. A lot of times you'll see in video marketing, that's flip-flopped. 80% is about, if you want to buy or sell, click here. If you're ready to apply, click here. And like people get turned off by that. But you need to be doing 80% of your stuff needs to be passion, positivity, stuff about your family, stuff about what you believe in, stuff about your experiences, your behind the scenes, those kind of things. So make sure that your video that you're doing is 80-20. So here's another tip for the top 5, right? There's a number 2 video that you want to do is you want to do something about the community, right? Like what is the community offering that month or that week? If you're doing a monthly video about community, then make sure that you see what's on the agenda, right? There's always like, it's in the monthly newspapers, they might have a Facebook site. You guys are all nurturing neighborhoods. Find out what that neighborhood is doing and then highlight that thing and then tag that neighborhood. That's how you get recognition, and then also you're bringing positivity and you're bringing neighborhood stuff to that neighborhood where you want to be of value. You want to be looked at as somebody of value. And then when it comes to selling or buying their home or getting a mortgage, they're like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. He helped me to know that there was a carnival this weekend. I would have missed it if it wasn't for that, right? So those are the things that you want to do. Second thing is making sure you're bringing value, showing community efforts, community events, things like that. So number 2. Okay, so I talked 80-20. The third video that we talk about is the 20, right? And that stuff should be, how is the market doing? What are the economics behind the market? What is the benefit of an investment property? What's the benefit of buying now in the market? Your buyers do want to know a little bit about the market and what's going on so you can intrigue them. Or maybe they think to themselves, man, I'm paying a lot in rent. And then they just said the average, mortgage on a $400,000 house is only $1,900 and that's what I'm paying in rent. You get them thinking, right? So that's why you want to do that 20%. But you want to make those 20%, those things that are going to get people thinking, those economic things, those benefits to buying. That's the type of video you want to do third. Okay, if you're looking to start video and you just don't know where to start, this is the video for you. So make sure you like and subscribe. And if you have a comment about this or you have a question, go ahead and put the comments below. But we put these videos out every single week and I want you to learn from them. I want you to get better. I want you to help to scale your business. Okay, this one is a little bit out there, but I always like to give you a little bit out there ideas every once in a while so you can try it and see if it works in your market. Now, if you're nurturing a neighborhood and you've been doing that for a really long time, chances are you've listed or you've bought or people have gotten loans from you in that neighborhood, many of them. Now, they seem to know your name at this point. So one thing that you can do is, now that Zoom is a part of our regular world and the regular way that we do things, and everybody knows Zoom is a verb, to Zoom, right? You want to do something like create a Zoom for the community. So once a month, say, we're going to do this Zoom. All the neighbors should get on. We want to share things that are happening in the neighborhood, things that you'd like to see happen, things that you want to share with other neighbors, great stuff that's happening, maybe neighborly things. You want to be the source of that neighborhood. And so if you could create a neighborhood Zoom, right? And 30 or 40 people from that neighborhood are getting on and they're sharing their thoughts and their wants and cool things that, maybe, Mr. So-and-so down the street did this in his front yard and it looks amazing and we just wanted to call attention to that. Those type of things are going to make you the value add, and it's going to make the neighborhood really know, like, and trust you, and then you'll be their go-to when it comes to real estate or to mortgage. So try it. It's a little bit out there, right? It's something that maybe nobody else is doing. Sometimes those things are great, so give it a whirl. Another type of video that you want to be doing all the time is an update of how your business is going, right? Like show closings, show people happy, show keys going into the door, show pictures of title company closings, there's at the table, right? And you can use still frames and make those into pictures, and then you could talk through them, right? Or you could give them an update. This month, I helped 5 families to buy new homes. This month, I helped 5 families to refinance so they could put their oldest child to college, right? There's all these updates that have this warm fuzzies behind them that we don't share, and that's what I want you to share. Share updates, the things how you are creating value and change and impact in the world that they live in, and then how you are focusing on that impact.